And his message was not a message that humans make up. What kind of message from God do humans make up? What do we see in every other religion in the world, and even non-religion? Humans make up a message that you have to earn God's blessing. You've got to do something to be acceptable to God. You've got to do things to get to heaven. You've got to work for it. You've got to deserve it. You've got to earn it. You've got to pay for it somehow. Now, I think that Islam is a very clear example of this, but I think it's true of all religions. But that is, I think, basically the kind of religion, a very natural religion, that humans make up. In fact, I would say it's the kind of religion a man would make up, as over against a woman, where you have to gain God's favor. And even the cults like the Jehovah's Witnesses and the Mormons, they do acknowledge Christ, but Christ alone is not enough in the cults. You need to do something extra, something more on top, in addition to Christ. Paul's message in Galatians, Ephesians, Colossians, wherever you happen to look, the Bible's message itself is very different to that message, the message of all other religions. Because this is a message of grace. Grace. Verse 3, grace and peace. Verse 6, the grace of Christ. And verse 15, God who called me by his grace. Grace is, as we've said at the beginning of the service, it's gift. It's God's free gift. It's not something you earn. It's not something you work for. It's not something you pay for. It's something you receive. It's God's free gift. And it's something God does and something God gives, not something we do and something we give. Grace. It's grace. Something God does, something God gives. 100%.